What's going on, everybody? It's NuJoker, and guess what? It's time for another edition of Comic Shop. Comic Shop! And this week, I'm gonna bring you a couple comics to review with you. I've read them, give you some of my opinions, and you'll let me know maybe what you think of these. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So first, we're gonna start off with Invincible Iron Man #1. Now, you may have heard me say that before, so let me give you the quick little difference. This is going to be the new Marvel now, so everything's getting a little bit of a refresh, would be the way to say it. So if you notice on the front here, it's definitely Iron Man, but it's not Tony Stark. It's actually Riri Williams. So in this issue, we actually learn a little bit of Riri's past and her upbringing. We learned there were some troubling things that happened to her in her past. If you don't know by now, she's built her own Iron Man suit in the Civil War art. She's 15. She's extremely smart. Only thing is, she's trying to do the superhero thing. She's not having it. I guess you say it's not as easy as what she thought it was, because the Iron Man suit that she's using, it's a little bit slow. So she discovered that she needs an AI for her suit in order for it to run properly. And it just so happens Tony Stark sends her a nice little gift to her front door. Even though Tony Stark's presence in the world right now doesn't seem too positive. We don't know exactly what it is that's happened with Tony Stark, but we know something has happened to him. And you'll learn a little bit more of that as this new Invincible Iron Man gets kicked underway. Next up, another Marvel Now #1, Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. So in this, if you notice, it's kind of a family affair going on right now. So Spider-Man, Peter Parker, is actually married to his love of his life right now, Mary Jane, and they also have a child. Well, teenager now. Her name's Annie. And as you can see, they're keeping it in the family with the Spider-Man montage. So of course, he's having a little bit where he doesn't really want them out there doing anything because he wants to protect them. He wants to keep them safe. But when you have spider powers, you know you want to go out there, you want to do good. They're having a little bit of trouble meeting ends meet right now. So Peter, as usual, he's taking his pictures of himself as Spider-Man, giving them to good old J. Jonah Jameson. He's found a better way now to take his pictures. He actually has a drone that follows him. And this drone takes all of his shots instead of him just webbing them up all over the place and hoping to get a good shot of it. So we do get to see in here a little action from all three of them. But, of course, their daughter, they try to teach her, only use your powers if absolutely necessary. And please tell us and ask us if you can use them, because she may do something that sets them up in a little bit of a predicament. And another little cool thing about this, there's also a hip-hop variant to this one. I don't know if some of you guys out there are familiar with this, but this is actually a nod to Nas's cover of Life is Good. So also another little cool part about the Marvel comics, a lot of them are going to have these hip-hop variants, and I'm going to make sure if I get one, I'm going to share it along the lines with you. And last, WWE Then, Now, and Forever. So this actually takes place during, if you notice, you have Dean Ambrose on the cover there, which I'm also going to show you a couple other variants that has Roman Reigns and the man himself, Seth Rollins. So this comic actually takes place a little bit more in the perspective of Seth Rollins when the Shield actually breaks up. So give you a little idea. The three of them were together for a good 2 years, dominating in the WWE, winning championships. But Seth was approached by Triple H to finally go out on his own to go after the World Heavyweight Championship. So he has a little bit of a dilemma where these guys are like his brothers. He doesn't want to stab them in the back, but he wants to be the man. So what does he do? He stabs him in the back, and we see the destruction of the Shield. Also in these, which is pretty cool, is a lot of one-page nods to some awesome times during WWE. There's a nod in here to The Rock, Stone Cold, The New Day, Dusty Rhodes, of course Triple H himself. But this is really cool to actually see WWE in a comic book. So that's been a little synopsis of each one of these. I'm reading them. I hope you're reading them as well too. We can discuss what's going on in each of them. Drop some comments down the bottom. And of course, if you like what you're seeing right now, make sure you follow the YouTube channel, give us a like, and you may see some more stuff coming your way. But until then, I'm NuJoker, and that's been Comic Shop.